Hey everybody, in today's video I'm going to be walking you through how to adjust the backlight settings on your Suunto 9 smartwatch. Shouldn't matter which version of the Suunto 9 you've got, this should work for everybody. There's a couple different ways we can get to our settings. You could use touchscreen. I tend to be a button person, so what I'm going to be doing is use the buttons on this watch, but no, you can use the touchscreen functionality as well. I'm going to start by pressing and holding the middle button on the left hand side. It's going to take me to my shortcuts, and then I'm going to use the down button to go all the way down to settings, press the middle button to go into our settings, and then under settings we're going to want to go to general. Again, if you're using touchscreen, you would just click. I'm going to press the middle button to select, and then we are going to go down to backlight. This is how we get to all of our backlight settings. We'll press the middle button. You've got a few different options in here. The first one is basically when your backlight gets triggered, how bright do you want it to be? I'm going to press the middle button and we can look at our different options. You have a low, medium, or high. Kind of depends on your eyesight. I'm one that I kind of need the backlight on this watch to be as high as possible. It's hard for me to see it without this setting, so set it to whatever you want by pressing the middle button to confirm it. The next thing you've got is standby. So this was one that was a little bit tricky to me. Basically, if you have this on, you'll always have a low brightness backlight on the watch at all times. I don't see a benefit of it. To me, I didn't really notice a difference between having this on or off. But if you want to turn it on or off, you can go into the setting and you can power it off. Turning it off will basically turn off that backlight that's on at all times. It is going to make it a little bit harder for you to see the watch face, but it's going to save some battery life. So if you find this feature helpful to you to be able to see the watch, it's worth it to leave it on. In my case, I didn't notice a difference, so I'm going to turn it off. The last setting you've got is the raise to wake setting. So what this deals with is if I've got the watch on my wrist and I turn it towards me, does the backlight turn on automatically or not? Press the middle button, we can go in and we can see our options. You can turn it off completely. You can turn it on, which means at any time during the day, if you tilt the watch towards you, the backlight will turn on. Or you can have it on only when you're in an exercise. So those are your different options. And that's it. Those are your backlight settings on your Suunto 9 watch. I'm going to simply just press the middle button on the left-hand side. Get back to my watch face. There's a couple different ways you could do that again. Could have swiped. I hope this helps. Shows you how to use the backlight settings on your Suunto 9 watch.